You are still watching Ways. Now, National Drink Wine Day is held each year on February 18th. So get ready to unwind with a glass or two of your favorite Cabernet, Sauvignon, or Chardonnay, whatever it is, wine. Wine has been a staple in human culture since its invention in 7000 BC. Some ancient societies enjoyed their wine so much they even worshipped it. These days, hundreds of types of wine are produced all over the world, so there's an endless variety to choose from. So, our glass is empty, but cheers.
Yes. Did you say worshipped wine?
Oh yes, they did. They did.
How so?
I don't know, but they did actually. Some people.
Wow.
You know, but I do sweet red wine. I love sweet red wine.
Yeah, I do.
I think that's the only wine that I can take, and my system will tolerate. I won't go down with a headache. I don't really drink that much. I mean, Uti will say I'm so useless.
The good thing is we are celebrating today. We are celebrating this National Drink Wine Day because Owa is taking me out. Let's be clear. I'm looking this good for Owa. And she's there to give me the location, but I'm sure that there's going to be wine. So yes, I love today. I love the day we are celebrating. And I like that you're doing things.
Elsie, she took you out last Friday. Take her out today.
Did you take me out last? Did you see me last Friday?
On Monday.
You didn't take me out. Should I bust your bubble? She did take me out. Are you coming with us?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll consider you.
Why not?
But yeah, I love this day.
So who are we
I love
starting
wine.
with? Let me start with you, Manny. Your story.
What did I find in the news?
Yeah.
Okay. Delta community chairman rapes 12-year-old girl at gunpoint.
Oh wow.
So a 12-year-old girl has allegedly been raped at gunpoint by a man identified as Israel and said to be the chairman of Ogun Street Association in Okagbare, Ugeli, North Local Government Area of Delta State. So it was learned that the suspect was apprehended by the local security men in the area on Tuesday night, and Israel was said to have offered 20,000 naira as bribe to the security guards who caught him. So they, however, reportedly declined and took him to the town hall. It was learned that some of the members of the community are trying to cover up the incident, saying that the 12-year-old girl was not even a virgin. And that sex is not a new thing to her. So I think...
So how does that relate to the fact that she has been raped? Even though she's not a virgin,
she was raped at gunpoint.
Yes,
gunpoint.
You think we're making progress, and then you just hear some.
You just
stories
hear some kind of things that
there is nothing like progress.
Like 10 years backwards.
I mean,
like how can
things are happening?
The first thing, she was raped at gunpoint. She was raped. Then at gunpoint, why do you need to rape a 12-year-old girl with a gun?
Yes,
at gunpoint. And then
how
after that, other adults. First, he tried to bribe it. Then the adults are saying that she was not even a virgin. Like, what does that have to do with the fact that a 12-year-old girl has been raped?
At
so
gunpoint.
If someone has been defiling this 12-year-old girl, they should continue defiling.
So you are telling me that it's okay. That's what you just said.
So
but Manny, you are a lawyer. How do you think this should be approached? You know, what do you think?
Yeah, okay. So the last part of it is I didn't read it. Sahara Reporters, the state police public relations officer, said they had heard about the alleged rape, but it had not been officially reported. So when it's been reported, then he will be, prosecuted. Yeah. So they have to report it. But, like we live in Nigeria, we know how this thing is going to go. We know how the thing goes. So they are going to still end up bribing, and this matter is going to die
it's too sad
down.
For us to be talking about
yeah,
how the thing goes,
it's really, really sad.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's the Nigeria we live in. 12.
I have another sad story. 17 dead as petrol tanker explodes in Ogun.
Wow.
The story reads: a tanker belonging to Olam, is it Olam?
Olam, yes.
Yeah, and carrying petrol exploded on Friday. That's today, killing at least 17 people. This is a statement by the FRSC. The tanker caught fire along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway in Ogun State at about 5 a.m. Premium Times had earlier reported about the tanker, which has Dangote flour inscribed on it.
Wow.
However, a spokesperson of the Dangote Group said, although Olam acquired the group's flour 2 years ago, they did not wipe off the name from their trucks. Well, this is just the blame game, of course, but the point is that 17 people have died. And I mean, they're so rest in peace. But it's things like this.
So
again, I think I'll have to go back to her. Like, what are the kind of justice that people can get? Because yes, I know they are dead, but they have family members, and I want to believe that this has a level of negligence to it for it to happen.
Yeah.
So what?
So it should be investigated, and as usual, whoever is found guilty will be prosecuted. Yes.
No, but I'm asking, what even caused the explosion?
That's the investigations is talking.
No, I'm saying what caused the explosion?
Explosion. You have to investigate it now. They will not tell you if they were carrying more than they should have carried, or if they were on the road on the wrong time, because we know the weather is hot. So there should be laws and rules guiding this movement.
I think today is just a sad downer.
Yes, exactly.
Because my story is actually rather sad as well.
Wow.
Blessing Okagbare, the 2008 long jump silver medalist, has been banned for 10 years for doping. And this is the what's it called, the Athletics Integrity Unit of the Olympics. They announced this on Friday. So she's 33 years old, and she also does sprints. She was expelled at the Tokyo Olympics in last year. She was expelled at the Tokyo Olympics just before the 100-meter semi-final because she had tested positive to a certain growth hormone at the out of competition test in Slovakia on July 19th. So the disciplinary tribunal has banned her for the next 10 years. She cannot participate in what's it called, sporting event. So technically her career is over.
So she's 33 already.
Yes.
She was 43
add 10
then.
to that, 43. She can't do so much at 43.
But these people, these athletes, they know that these tests are being carried out. So if you know that they're going to carry out the test, why do you even put yourself in this kind of situation?
So I don't really even understand this, her own in particular, because Blessing Okagbare she's not a newbie. Do you understand? So even when she was disqualified, I was wondering what exactly went wrong, because you are not new to this thing. This is not your first, it's not your second, it's not your third, right? So I don't even understand. So it is not the regular thing. It's a growth hormone. So was she going through some medication, or what exactly was it?
Probably.
But whatever it is that you know that you are going to be participating in a competition, you have to stay clean. You have to ask questions, ask your doctors, because now this one it does not stop at just taking her off the semi-final. It's taking her 10 years, so it's only God that can help her to come back and be able to participate. Some people actually do contests at that age, but it is tougher because you are now competing with people younger. 10 times or 10 years or 15 years younger than
20
you are.
Years,
So I feel really sad, because most of these things are enhancers, right? It is actually unfair for you to have those things in your system and compete with somebody that is clean, because it's just like you taking marijuana. You are completely different from somebody that's that is clean. Because your energy level and everything that you're going to how you'll be able to
have
endurance and all of that will be much more than somebody that is just clean.
I'm just really wondering how it got to this point. But she was probably going through something and had to take some kind of medication or something. Because,
that's what I'm saying.
Like you said, she's not a newbie.
She's not a newbie.
I just wish her well. I want to believe that she would find a path. Right, so let's just pray for her.
I actually really do wish her well. I pray that she doesn't go into depression. I pray she doesn't, let her just take it in good faith and see how she can make other parts of her life. That's why they always say with athletes, you even really don't have a long time to do business, to do sports. You actually must plan a retirement plan. When you are approaching 35, you should just be thinking of retirement. Not even
approaching. By the time you hit it big from that point,
you should start planning retirement. So I hope she has a good retirement plan, because honestly, she's just been retired. So sad. All right. So on that note, we want to talk women in tech. Stay with us. We'll be right back.